Well, hello, Bill. How are you?
I'm doing good, Scott. You got to let me know about these new bumpers because I don't know when they end, and I'm over here picking my nose or whatever I'm doing, and
I
it just ends.
I will tell you, for some reason or another, the Cruise Talk Live intros, they always have an abrupt ending. I don't know what that is. With Match Game, we have a when it's gonna end. With the Thirsty Thursday, you know when it's gonna end. I don't know. I got to work on that, Bill. I'm sorry. It
No,
kind of
no
caught me
problem.
by surprise too.
And I just want to say you brought back a traumatic event for me. People, if you watched that intro and you saw a lady like pouring drinks down my throat, that wasn't water. That was tequila. Those are big shots of tequila I was drinking back to back to back to back to back.
Run it
That's
back,
traumatic.
Bill. Run it back.
Never say run it back to V. Never say that.
Oh man, how's your week otherwise, Bill?
It's going well. Getting ready for a cruise. I don't know if I told you or not.
Again?
I am so backwards. That little problem we were having earlier about what I had plugged in, I plugged in the wrong thing. No, so that's why. So my mic. Yeah, I just put this to the side. I'm using a computer mic. I'm coming out your way, Long Beach, Sunday, and the cruise is Monday.
Oh, very nice. Well, if there's any layovers you end up stopping in sunny Scottsdale, you let me know. We'll hang out again in rendezvous. Hopefully,
Scottsdale, is that how far is that from Phoenix?
From the airport, it's
Does
anywhere.
Scottsdale have an airport?
Scottsdale does not have an airport. Well,
Okay.
They have a tiny airport, but yeah, no, just Phoenix International, but not really far. Probably like 15 to 20 minutes away. So,
Oh yeah, no, that's not far. Okay.
Definitely. What cruise you going on?
Carnival Firenze is a 4-day cruise. I like that ship, so I had a good deal on it. So I said, man, let me run out there. I had nothing planned for December, so kind of got like a last minute deal on it and went. So it is what it is.
That was the ship that you had already been on. You went on with Keisha, right? Keisha was on. Elisa was on that Firenze.
Yes, I had to think about it. It's Meet and I, a group cruise.
Right.
So yes, they were on it, and Meet and I and some other your favorite couple and Team Reese and a lot of creators.
Well, that sounds like it's going to be fun. I'm sure you're going to the Mexican Riviera. Am I wrong on that?
I'm sure. Well, I'm going someplace I've never been before. Catalina Island. What is it? Well, I forget what they call it. Catalina Island and Ensenada.
Well, amazing. I look forward to the vlog in Catalina Island. I was just in Ensenada myself not too long ago, a couple months ago.
I saw that.
Yes, as hard as I was on Ensenada, it's not a bad port, but I'm definitely looking forward to that Catalina Island vlog that is going to be coming our way. So before we get into any of it, we are going to be doing a little bit different of a show today. I know this is normally Cruise Talk Live, but we're going to do a little YouTube Talk Live because I had been talking and hearing a lot of new creators, which is great in our space, in our cruise and travel world, that are starting to go live and starting to put out videos. And I've been hearing some questions about some thumbnails and StreamYard and links and this and that. So I said, you want to know what? Instead of waiting for the podcast that me and Bill are going to do in 2025, so let's give them a little preview and let's see how it goes. And this is definitely something that Bill and I we love to talk about. We talk about it weekly. Actually, we go back and forth on in each other's opinions on our thumbnails. So this will be definitely a good one. But let me get down to the chat here before it gets too far away from us and they never catch up. First in here was I Bring It Every Day. Hello, Kelly. Welcome in. Dustin Anderson. Hello, Dustin. Welcome in. Going Green Mom, Megan is here. Hey, you threw me off. I figured it was backing up to the live, and I saw it scheduled at a wonky time. I know. I pick really wonky times for my premieres, Megan, and honestly, tell you the truth, most of them, they never make sense of why I'm actually doing it at that time. But I do know when I schedule it right back up to when I do go live, that never really works for me. So I wanted to give everybody at least 4 or 5 minutes to find their way over here.
Megan, I said the same thing when I came on here with Scott. I said the exact same thing. I said, Scott, you got to work on your timing, man. I said the exact same thing.
But the real test was to see who had my notifications on. So,
Ah.
that's what it was. Hello, M. Hello, my fellow cruisers and YouTubers. Well, welcome on in. Let's see here. No, I know that. I know that. I'm just saying there's some outside things that always go wrong for me that's just, unexplainable. Andy Heinrich is here. I think my thumbnails are important. My hands would look strange without them. Yeah, I guess now that you're saying that, I guess me too, Andy. And I'm realizing that I spend too much time in my spreadsheets because I have not such formulas memorized. Ooh, memorize them. Eddie Lugo is here. Hello, Eddie Lugo. Welcome in, my friend. Denise from Bone Tire Travelers is here. Denise, hey y'all.
Denise.
Scott and Bill, welcome in. Welcome in. Megan shares thumbnails are those things that I need to know that I know I need to do, but I haven't found the easy and effective option, that moves them from to being done. So let's hope after this live, we give you some of that relief. Hello, Keisha. Welcome in. Happy, hey, Bill. Happy Wednesday. Hey, chat friends. Hello, Keisha. Yes, you did see Shaq, the chief fun officer, in that intro. You definitely did. Hello, Adventures with Uncle Dave. Hey, Bill and Scott, welcome in. Hello, Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave.
Susanna Morjon, proud single mother, also has a new avatar there. I like that very much. Always watching our ads. Thank you, Susanna. Also reminding us to do a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Let's see. Scrow's Nest is joined us. Hello, Scrow's Nest. Hey, Bill and
Scrow's Nest.
Welcome
in, Randy.
Scratch and Pete is here. Hello, Scratch and Pete. Welcome in. Hello. Will G has joined us. Evening, y'all. Hello, Will G. Going Green Mom says, hey, I gotta get myself to make videos again by letting myself say screw thumbnails. So I skipped the videos for 2 years or better. Yep, that's right. Thumbnails. Well, we'll get into are they really important? We'll get into that. I think that's going to be the whole idea of today's live. Cruise Nuts is here. Hello, Cruise Nuts. Hey, Bill. Hey, Scott. Welcome in, Mike. Hey, guess what day it is, Mike? That's right. It's Hump Day. Jen Cohen is here. Hello, JDC. Welcome in. Good evening, Bill and Scott. Let's see. Going on down. Hey, Law Jones. Hey, I know you guys. Yes, you do. Hello, Law. Great to see you again. Gavin from the Guitar Professionals is here. Yes, they are. They are, my friend. And I think he's talking about the thumbnails. 1 + 1 + 3 equals. Quickie math, Eddie. I bring it every day is here. Yes, hello. She was first in here. Welcome in. The other cruise nut has joined us. Tracy. Hello, Tracy. Welcome in. The Down Under Cruiser says, shh, don't tell my boss that I'm lurking. That's right. I forgot. It's like midday tomorrow for you, Sean. Thanks for coming in. Stacy has joined us. Hello, all. Welcome in, Stacy. Yes. And this is, if you are in Bill's chat, this is how you get your link dropped. #strong. And that is exactly what happens. If you are in my chat, one of the mods will do it. I'm sorry. Me and Nightbot fight too. 2025 Nightbot will be on my channel, I promise. Okay, so I am all the way down to the bottom of the chat. So let's start off our conversation, Bill. I know you've been waiting for this one. Let's talk a little bit about thumbnails.
Well, can I make one disclaimer?
Yes, of course. Absolutely.
I when people talk to me, I have this thing of saying what I think, what I feel. So if
Honesty?
Believe it or not. So if you ask me about a thumbnail, I will give you my opinion of it. And whatever the subject is, I mean, I don't think it's mean, but I've been told that it comes off as mean sometimes. Whatever I say about a thumbnail is my belief. It doesn't make it right. It's what I believe. And I'll tell you why I believe that it's necessary. But if I say something like, and I was just talking to Scott right before we came on about a thumbnail of his. I said, Scott, do you mind if I say something about it? You're not going to get mad at me. And no. Just as long as you understand, I'm not talking about any individual. trust me, I've been down this road before. And before I came on here, I started thinking about it. It's like, I don't know if I even want to do this because so many people have like unfriended me and things like that for something that I said. So, okay, that's my disclaimer.
I always say, if you can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen, and I'm standing in the kitchen, Bill. So,
yeah, don't ask the question.
Hey, Bill, and Scott Carnival Cruise Addict says joined us for our thumbnail conversation. Of course, welcoming Chris and Liz. And Keisha also says honesty, yes, the best policy, 110%. If you are brave enough to ask the question, you better be ready for an honest answer is my general thought process, right? 100%. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. That's right. 110%. You said it. Word. Friends are honest with each other, Bill. Yes, friends should be honest with each other. Okay.
I hope you are with me.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Right? Because I mean, I ask people all the time. I'm in a little group and I send a thumbnail. Hey, what do you think? And they give me the honest truth. And it's like, my goodness, Bill, what were you thinking about when you made that? And I sit back and I look at it. Sometimes I change it. Sometimes I don't, but then I can explain why I did what I did. And, hopefully, like when we get done with this conversation tonight, you'll understand my logic and I'll tell you why I do what I do. And maybe it'll make sense to you. And maybe you'll do your thumbnails like that too.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
Okay. Antoinette has also come in. Hello, good evening, friend. Welcome in, Antoinette. Let's see. Bill should be wearing a red sweatshirt to get into the holiday spirit. He does.
Bah humbug. No, I should. I wasn't thinking about it. I do have a red hood? I think I have a red hoodie too, so I should have worn it. But
you have a red shirt. I know that. I've put that on thumbnails for sure.
Yeah, I have a red shirt on underneath
this.
Look at that. I just threw this on. Scott, you're calling me out. Come on now.
Well, look, I'm wearing my controversial cruising shirt. So, all right. So let's first talk about the construction of thumbnails. Bill, it has been a very hot topic. I think this is probably one of the first questions anybody asked me or you. What do you use to make your thumbnails and why? What program or what system? How are you doing this? How are you making your thumbnails?
Well, Scott, let's start first with, do the people believe that thumbnails are important? That was the name of the type of Blue Smurf, Papa Smurf.
We're gonna answer the question in the first 15 minutes.
No, what do you guys type in the chat? Type 1 if you think thumbnails are important. Type 2 if you think they're not
important.
And while you guys are doing that, I'll go ahead and answer Scott's question. Most of the time I use Canva. Most of the time I use Canva. I think I think Canva is a pretty easy program to learn. I mean, you've taught me a few things about this that I still don't remember, but I think Canva is a good little application. Doesn't cost too much. I'm constantly making thumbnails, so any help I can get, I try to get. No, that's your.
This is my Canva, just to show everybody. Yep, this is Canva. I think, Bill, I paid $12.99 if I am remembering correctly. I'm just on the first tiered pro plan. I believe it's $12.99 a month. I do the monthly. I know you can save a little bit of money by doing it annually, but it just fits in my budget to do it monthly. So
I do it monthly too. I do it monthly.
So right here, let's just say we were going to make a new thumbnail. Let's actually do this, Bill. Okay, so we're going to take our thumbnail for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show everybody what I do here. I'm going to make a copy of our thumbnail, okay, as if I was making the thumbnail for next week, okay? We're going to open this thumbnail now, and you guys can see what I pretty much do in real time as this opens up here. And I'll show you the reason why I make a copy of it. And it actually took me, I shouldn't admit this, but it actually took me about 50 episodes to figure this out for myself of how to properly do this. And we have our banner here that always stays up at top. So this is a copy. So now basically what I am going to do is we're going to start detaching this. I'm going to detach this from here. We're going to delete this guy here. Delete that guy here. We're going to delete Bill here. Sorry, Bill's got to go. Whoops. There. This, I'll probably change the font, so I'm going to leave this because this is important. This is our time here, but this is basically what I would do now, and then I would get rid of this copy of, and I would put the right date. I am pretty anal about that, so 8 days from now would be the 18th. So we now go over here to the 18th, and now I am ready to make my thumbnail. So this is pretty much what Canva looks like. I will share that again after we're done having our conversation, but just wanted to show everybody that that's kind of exactly what Canva looks like. And that's kind of what I start to do for all of our thumbnails, Bill, and most of my other shows too. You know, I'll make a copy of it because whether it's a banner or it's something that I want to keep in the thumbnail, you can keep that copy and it just keeps everything there. And you just start, you know, kind of deleting things, and you kind of have like a skeleton, sure, should you say, week by week. But as far as you, would you just start with a blank slate every week?
It all depends. I try to, one of the things that I try to do, and this is, we're going to go down the rabbit hole, is try to make my thumb, well, it all depends, but like for like the banter with Bill, I try to make them similar because now we're talking, and I keep a banner, like we have Cruise Talk Live up here. Because Banter with Bill is a brand for me, you know, that's my show. So I want that to be in every one. So I'm gonna put Banter with Bill up there. So my thumbnails are gonna have that. So I try to make a thumbnail that looks similar, not alike. Maybe different pictures of me, pictures of whatever topic I'm talking about. But because it's a show, I try to keep it similar. You know, I mean, most shows and most TV shows, when you're looking at them, they don't have a new intro every week. They don't have new ads every week. And that's why, you know, I try to stick like that with a show. For my travel vlogs, again, I try to, it's kind of the same, but different because I want it to be branded. So when people see it, instead of a title though, you'll always see, like in my vlogs, no, I shouldn't say always. Always is what you never pick always on a multiple choice test. Always, never skip that answer. Anyway, you always see a picture of me down in the bottom right-hand corner. So when people go by that vlog, they see it's a Warmstrong. It's Bill. You know, it's me, and that's how they know it. It's not just a random ship every time because now they don't know if it's you or whoever it is. So I want to keep it. I want to keep it related. So I start with a blank slate. But generally, it's kind of like the same slate.
Okay. And I also saw a lot of ones too. To your question too, I think everybody answered.
I didn't see. I don't think I saw it too.
I don't think so either. Megan shares, I typically either do InShot or Google Slides, and I think they're at least somewhat, but in the form they are at least somewhat, but the format changes by type and genre you are in. Yes, of course. Yes, I will make that full screen once I share it. I was just kind of showing you guys what Canva looked like, and I wanted to keep us on. I'm sorry. I know that's the one bad thing about StreamYard. It makes everything kind of small. Kind of like cut and paste, Law. You know, after I've do these shows, especially Thirsty Thursday and Match Game and Cruise Talk Live, the ones that take place every single week, it is kind of good to have that you know, kind of like that skeleton or kind of like that cut and paste, because the Cruise Talk Live up at top, I had made that very, very early on. And that's something that's going to stick with the show and is not going anywhere. Kind of like the Banter with Bill, the Cruise Talk Live up there at the top that you see is really the branding for the entire show. So that's something that's not going to go away. It might improve. I might make a different version, but that is going to appear at the top of our thumbnails, at the top of our backgrounds and things like that. So yes, I found a way to copy basically the thumbnail from the week before, and it is kind of like a cut and paste in a way. Red Afro, hello everyone. Welcome in, Red Afro. Exactly. It gives you a good template. And you want to know what? That bumper, or not the bumper, excuse me, the banner up at top in the Cruise Talk Live here that you see, that is so far back in my pictures that if I actually have to go back and try to find it, I am scrolling for like a good 5 minutes to try to find it. So that's why I kind of finally said I need to do something to make it a lot easier for me to make these thumbnails every week. Law Jones said never made one. Okay. Well, perfect time to try it out.
Well, I
Great
mean,
idea, Bill.
and some people don't think about it, and maybe it's not important to them, and that's where I'm not going to say anybody's wrong, but I think, and I go for myself. I'm sitting in front of the TV. I have YouTube on, and I'm going down the videos.
Yep.
And I don't read the titles, not yet. I mean, I think the thumbnail is more important to me than the title because I don't read the title. So I'm going down there, and if the thumbnail catches my eye, I stop and look at it and look a little deeper into it. What does it say? What's the title of the video?
Yep.
So if you have some random video, I'm looking for cruise or travel videos, and I see a cake, I'm probably just going to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a thumbnail with like a Carnival ship, then a picture of a cake and a little whatever title for that, like, is
Cake
this
by
any
the
good?
ocean?
Yeah, is this any good or something like that? Now you caught my attention. Now I'm gonna give you more time. So that's why I always try to make thumbnails with all my videos.
Definitely, 110%. I think that I think that's really important to connect those dots. And I play that game very often with myself when I'm looking for random videos. I'll go on my For You page, not the one where I'm following everybody, but the For You random page, and I'll refresh it and I'll scroll until I find something that catches my eye. And again, it's not somebody that I follow because it's the For You page, so it's just somebody random. Like, oh. And I asked myself, why did I stop on this thumbnail? What made me attracted to this thumbnail? Was it the text? Was it the picture? Was it the people? Right? Were the people attractive? I mean, was the ship attractive? What really drew it to me? And right when you're going through this, it's kind of like a learning experience because now I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one that's doing this and doing the whole thumbnail thing, right? So if I'm thinking, what made me stop here? Now I can start to implement some of those in my thumbnail. Not all of them, but just some of the things that made me stop. Gutters is here. Hello, Gutters. Welcome in. Keisha says, smart opinions that do not hurt. That's right, 110%. So if somebody is just thumbing through, Bill, always thumbing through, Bill always gets thumbed in that corner.
I'm scratching Pete. And this is, I don't know if Pete probably doesn't even remember this, but a long time ago, he told me about that as far as the lower right-hand corner. So when I say right-hand corner, it's down that way, but it's over to the left a little bit and bigger so that it's not covered by any of the things that would, like, from different videos, like the whatever, the click here symbol or whatever, doesn't cover your face or your logo.
Correct. Gutter says, I use Adobe Express to make my thumbnails. Oh, interesting. Gutters, is that something that's paid? Do you pay for that monthly or yearly? Or is that a free editing app? I believe it might be paid, but let us know. Cruise Nuts says, everyone hit that like button. Thank you very much, Cruise Nuts. Jen.Cohen says, I've been using Canva. Super easy app. Yes, it is. I absolutely love Canva. I use Canva for everything. I know people find that kind of surprising when I tell them I edit my videos. Canva for everything goes on Canva for me. Travel, yes, we see. Good evening. Welcome in. Oh, yes, same thing. I just asked it. Yep. No, the free version. Oh, okay. That's awesome. I might even have to check that out. I like toggling around with other software systems, editing systems, excuse me. Consistency will make you more recognizable to the people who don't follow you yet. 110%. Let's see.
Yeah, it becomes, it's like just the branding.
Mm-hmm. Oops, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, it's just, I think branding is important when you try to build it, and it's not something that you notice overnight. It's nothing that you'll notice overnight.
Definitely not.
But as you go on, as you get bigger, you that's why I have a little theme song, and when I start off, the doom 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 because when people hear that sound,
I see it.
They think Warm Strong Adventures. If you watch my show, you think Warm Strong Adventures. I used to have the other Good Day or whatever it was. I used to play it all the time. People would say, "Hey, I know that song. Well, that's Warm Strong." And I know Pete uses the song, and every time I hear it in the video, I'm like, "Pete, oh, that's not Pete." So branding to me is important, and that's where I just try to make them different, but somewhat the same.
Somewhat the same. Cruise Nut says Blaster Suites for thumbnails. Oh, I've never heard of Blaster Suites.
I've never heard of it.
I use Photoshop and Illustrator for my logos and my thumbnails. Oh, okay. Photoshop and Illustrator. Interesting. Let's see. Uncle Dave. Hello, Uncle Dave. Okay, cool. So I know you wanted to do this. Let me bring this back up here, Bill, and I'm going to make it big for everyone. Hello, Uncle Brady. Welcome in. Hope you're doing okay. Let me do this here. I'm going to share this. I know exactly which thumbnail Mr. Bill wants me to pop up on the screen here, and we're going to talk about it. You guys might have even seen it. Of course, you guys have seen it. It's on my page already. So let's do this, and let's pop this up here. I might have to pop our little faces away because I want to make this bigger so you guys can actually see it. And StreamYard just makes everything so small for us old people. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Let's make this big full screen layout. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. So this is this is the thumbnail for tomorrow's match game live. Tomorrow's match game is going to be on Thursday night, but this is the thumbnail for tomorrow that is currently up. And Bill wanted me to bring it up because he wanted to just talk about it a little bit.
I wanted to dog it out. And when I say that, let me stop. For people that go to a match game, match game, they know what this is. If I don't know what match game is, I don't know what this is. I can't read anything. Match game, I can't even see. And it's like I would have scrolled right by this so fast, it's not even funny. And Scott and I used to talk about it all the time as far as making thumbnails, and Scott likes to have his thumbnails a lot busier than what I like my thumbnails. But like this particular one, when I saw it, I'm like, well, this is, to me, it might not be to anybody else. It's my opinion. This is too busy. And people that don't know about match game, anybody who's thumbing through this process and they see that thumbnail, they're just skipping by it. It's too much work to try to decipher what it is. Just if you didn't know who Scott and you didn't know match game, you would have no idea what this is.
The only chance I have is the late night live all the way up in the left-hand corner. If somehow or another you were just looking for a random late night live, yes, I might have a little chance. That's it. So
that's my my thing as far as thumbnails. I want people who are passing by, not the regulars. I mean, you guys come in here all the time. Not you guys. I could put up whatever, Mr. Bill Dow, and you guys would, Warm Strong Adventure. I'm talking about people who are just scrolling through right there. It's like looking at the things, like the one on the left. Oops, the one on the left, the Thirsty Thursday trivia. See, now when I'm going by, I know exactly what that is. It's a trivia, and I like thumbnails.
I knew you were going to like that one. I knew you were going to.
I like simpler. I like simpler thumbnails.
Let's see it once it unblurs itself. I promise it's not this blurry. I need some more bandwidth on this computer. Let's make it a little bit bigger so you got, whoa, that's too big. Sorry. Whoa, that is way too big. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then we got special day this Friday. Yep. Thirsty Thursday, fun, drinks, and games. Exactly what Thirsty Thursday embodies, right, Bill? Fun, drinks, games.
I think, yes. That makes me want to stop and see what's going on in there.
Right.
And you have your branding there, controversial cruising. So I like it. I probably would move the controversial cruising to like the left corner, lower corner or something like that. Kind of, so it's not covering, because it's kind of like it's floating in air right there. But I don't
think that was placed finally. I think I just I think somebody walked in at work when I was doing that. I was like, oh,
Whoops, I got to close it out. No,
Yeah,
I'm
this
over
is
here working
actually-
on the reports.
yeah, this is actually next week's thumbnail. So I'm
Yeah.
giving you guys a sneak peek. This is next week's Thursday. Ooh.
But I really like that thumbnail.
I figured you would. I figured that would be another one. So let me see here. Yeah, speaking of sausage, that was a very busy thumbnail too, and I tend to do like a little bit busier thumbnails. This one, I definitely wanted to try to embody that the comment outreach there, and I think that that's kind of important for our regulars, especially with it being holiday time. I did know it was busy, and I did take into account what Bill said, and I knew that there was not just Bill's mind in the back or voice in the back of my head saying that, but I still made it that way with that intention of hopefully those people that I did put on that thumbnail, them, oh my God, my name is there, look, everybody likes to see their name there. I mean, I think I put Lovey on there. I put Dustin on there. Aaron was on there. So there was a whole bunch.
I looked at the thumbnail and I didn't even see any names.
Yep.
But I saw it on my phone, and it's so small on the phone, I can't see it.
You're right. 110%. Travel with Josiane is here. Hello, Travel with Josiane. Welcome in. Cruising Scene is also here. Hello, Cruising Scene. Welcome in. Hashtag sausage. That's right. Cruising Scene. Yes, Cruising Scenes. Scott is always at a party in his thumbnail. I am. Speaking of, I have to take more thumbnail pictures, believe it or not. You should have seen it before Scott made the edit. Oh God, that was my finger, okay? And it was just the way that it moved that it just didn't look like a finger, okay? And yes, I said that live. I saw the thumbnail and I can verify I stopped because it was you. But for me, it was way too busy and I have no idea what it was on a phone. And it is super small writing. So look, that's great feedback. It's great feedback. And there are also some, Match Game is loud in general. But if you go down the list of some of the thumbnails, there are less loud thumbnails for sure. And I think next week's will be less loud too. But to just say Match Game, if you guys are, oh wow, well, look what happened. But it also isn't late night on the East Coast. That is set for 7 p.m. Yeah, you're right. It's okay. It's late enough. BFE, hello BFE, welcome in. Hello everyone. Agree that is much simpler and cleaner. Yes, much simpler. And believe it or not, okay, so let me share this with you guys. The much simpler and cleaner version of Thirsty Thursday. Do you know how that was made? This is going to open up a whole nother rabbit hole. So do you know how that was made, Bill?
I have no idea.
2 words. AI.
Wow.
That thumbnail, not the first one, the busy one was me. I found a background as I was Googling Match Game backgrounds. I said, oh, here's one I haven't used before. I found it on Reddit, actually. Somebody actually created it. I'll show you at one point or another. There's little characters behind there. I covered them all. But I added things to it, and I made that thumbnail myself. Now, the beer with the Thirsty Thursday and all that, the Sea Wave Lounge, that was all AI. All I did was
it was good.
I need a cruise ship lounge that hosts trivia on Thursday. We fun drinks and games, and please have a neon sign. And I specifically said neon sign that says Sea Wave Lounge. And I said, spell everything correctly because AI likes to put different letters and things. And that's what I got. I was like, this is great. And I did it right through Canva. Canva has I forget what it's called, Magic Maker. It's Magic Maker. It's on one of their apps on the side.
Yeah.
And you type in whatever you want. I want 2 guys cruising on a cruise ship, standing up at the bow, saying Heidi ho. I mean, you might have to play around with it a little bit. I played around with it a little bit. I regenerated. I was like, oh, no. That one's getting way too busy. And then I add some prizes. And then they added like a baseball cap that had like fake lettering. I was like, okay. Let's take a step back and let's go back to simple. I went back to the original. I said, you want to know what? We're just going to go with this. But yes, that was created with AI. And I know a lot of people have some different feelings about AI. So Once I get down here, I know people are gonna be yelling at me. Roxanne, hello, Roxanne. Welcome in. Welcome in. That's a good thumbnail, but your logo should be about double size. It should have, and it will end up being about double the size. Again, I had somebody that walked in. I was minimize the screen, and I never went back. It was the busy part that made me stop and look, but he's on each day of the week, so it is what it. He is on each day of the week. So what is this? What is it this time? Should have a solid spot. Yeah, 110%. I'm dog sitting while June is on her birthday cruise. That's right. I saw she was on her birthday cruise. Yep. The bottom right needs to be higher because it will just say upcoming on the phone. Yes.
Yeah, whatever it is.
I learned that early on. After I started putting our times down there early on, Bill. So if you go back to like Cruise Talk Live, like first episode, second episode, all of our times were in that bottom right-hand corner. I thought, it looks so good there. Then you went on the phone. I'm like, yeah, man, nobody can see it. Like, and that upcoming never goes away, unfortunately. Golden Jazz. Hello, Golden Jazz. Welcome in. Only a little honest pain. That's okay. Honest pain is okay. It's okay.
It shouldn't be any pain.
It was AI. AI, correct. Nikki. Hello, Nikki. Welcome in.
Nikki.
That's amazing, Scott. Yes, thank you very much. I'm gonna try to bring this up and I'll show you guys. Jen Cohen with a super sticker. Oh my god, Jen. Thank you so much. What do we got for you, Jen? Let's do this one for you, Jen. I like this one. Thank you very much, Jen Cohen, for the super sticker. Much appreciated. Amy is here. Hello, Amy. Amethyst Hayes Adventures. Welcome in. Michael, the realist. Hey, bro, Scott and guest. Good evening. Cool friends here. Thank you very much, Michael, for stopping on by. Here we go with the AI. I'm not a fan of AI, but InShot just came out with something similar. So fine, you've got me. I will at least try it for my video Friday. Showing some love from the personal side. Thank you very much, Liz from Carnival Cruise Addicts on the personal side. Thank you very much. She likes when I say it like that, you know. You guys are making me think thumbnails and video previews have a huge impact across platforms. They do. You know, you think about it this way, Keisha, right? I always said, and I've said this from the very beginning of time, and I learned this from a past boss that I had, a fitness influencer online. Thumbnails are thumbnails are your first impressions, right?
Yes.
That is your first way to meet somebody that you have no idea, right? You know Bill, right? So we're going to go and look at his thumbnails just because we look at Bill's thumbnails normally, right? But again, if you're somebody from the outside, we're all trying to grow. We're all trying to bring in new people, new cruisers, right? You want to have somebody have that first impression and say, damn, that's somebody I want to hang around. Right? That guy is cool. That girl is cool. He's giving good information. She's giving good information. That's interesting. That's what you want, right? And that's how we grow, because then, right, your friends, the people that are in this chat, 34 of you are in your chat, hopefully go out and say, hey, you know, I have this really cool show that I watch on Wednesdays. It's Cruise Talk Live with Bill and Scott. You should check it out, right? We have one person check it out. Maybe that person then goes on and tells somebody else, right? And then more and more people, by that first impression, you never know how many more impressions you can make with a good first impression. That's really kind of what I wanted to say in the long run. You never know how many other impressions you can make with that first. That's why I think they're so important, Bill. They're so important. Thumbnails, very important.
And, you know, another thing I like with thumbnails is not just like a blank picture, but even like some of my better ones were when things went wrong. Like, you won't believe this room, and like a cabin tour, you won't believe this room, because that piques your interest to want to click on that to find out what was wrong with that room. I think it was one I had a pillow over my head. It was on Carnival.
I remember.
It has over 10,000 views.
Yep.
But it's like why you should never get this cabin and have a pillow over my head. And it's that when people want to know why, and it was like right next to an employee door, and it kept banging all night long. I mean, it was the worst room I've ever had. The room itself wasn't bad. The location was bad.
Mm-hmm.
So that was why the title was why you should never book this cabin.
And here's the important part, Bill. This is what you don't do. And I know you don't do this because it's a pet peeve of yours, the clickbait, right? So while you had the pillow over your head, you ended the video and you told us why you had the pillow over your head. You didn't just have the pillow over your head. This is a bad room. All right, guys, see you later.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like some people clickbait is like, I show you a picture of a cruise ship on fire and get into the video, and the video is about the food options on the cruise ship. Yeah, I mean, it has nothing to do with the video. It's like that cruise ship wasn't even in the video. What is this? That actually had something to do with it. So I didn't consider that clickbait. But ones like that, it's like, which one is better, guys or shacks? Those kind of things, people, you click on it because they want to find out information. They're curious.
Yes.
So people that don't know you will still click on it. And, God bless you guys. We love you all. You guys show up all the time, but it's the people outside. When somebody watched my video for the first time, it's like, I didn't think of that. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm coming back. And that's how you try to grow. It's a slow process. Don't get me wrong. It's a very slow process, but that's my thought process when you see me doing thumbnails.
Yes. And honestly, if you start to put the care into your thumbnails, right, you're going to start to grow in an organic way. And again, Bill said, it's not a fast process. You're not gaining, 1,000 subs overnight, right? If you can gain 1 or 2 unique real subs from a video, you're doing a good job. Okay.
Right.
People doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot. Okay.
It is
real people that are going to come back and watch your videos because of you. Okay. That's real, not botted and bananas and all this other crap that you can go, right? Every platform has it. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I mean, they all have these where you can boost your following or they all have them. Okay. But this is the one true way to actually do it and grow organically. And the secret to it is growth is not sexy, right? Because it's not this fast process where we end up going viral overnight. Bill doesn't knock his hard roll on the table and all of a sudden Bill's viral, right? I mean, wish it would have happened like that, but it just doesn't happen. See, right?
I don't want it to happen like that. I don't want to put out a short and get 1 million followers and have 200,000 subscribers, because what happens is
it's not scalable.
Nobody's watching my channel. No, I want an organic growth where people want to watch to see what Bill says on Banter with Bill. We'll see what Bill and Scott say on Cruise Talk Live.
Yeah.
If you put out a one video right now and it goes viral and you get 10,000 subscribers and none of them watch, it doesn't help you one bit.
No, it doesn't.
Actually, what happens is people start to question. They start to question, like, well, how can you have 15,000 subscribers and 3 people in their live?
Right.
How can you have 15,000 subscribers and that video had 80 views?
Right. Correct.
I don't get paid. I don't get paid by number of subscribers I have. I get paid by the number of people that watch my video. So if you give me 2,000 subscribers and I have 100, 200 of those guys loyal and they're constantly watching my video, so you're talking like 10%, I'm happy. And if I can keep growing at that rate, get 3,000, now, get 30, yeah. I'm happy.
Yes, 110%. Law says Scott's party thumbnails also peak interest. Well, thank you very much, Law. Try to make them not too loud. Ronald Britt says, did you see the Margaritaville at Sea is now offering, yes, we do, a ship to resort experience in partnership with Margarita Beach Resort in Nassau. Not for me, but makes sense, I guess. Yes, Ronald, we actually did a Cruise Talk Live on this topic a few weeks ago, I believe, about a month ago now or so, right when it came out. It's called the $99 Sail and Splash. package, I believe. So yes, it is connecting that Margaritaville at Sea Paradise Sailing with the Margaritaville Beach Resort at Nassau for a lower price than you would just buying the entry. I think it's like $99 just to get into Margaritaville Beach Resort. So there is a bit of a discount on that end. So if you're going on the Paradise, yeah, definitely something to think about. Carnival Cruise Addict says agree. Folks that actually want to engage and truly watch your content. That's 110%. And there's one of them right there. Me and Carnival Cruise Addicts are watching our videos, both of our videos, so intently back and forth. The yakety yaks. You guys are almost up to episode number 100. I'm waiting.
I had a bad habit. I don't comment on a lot of videos I watch, but I watched it. But he came up with a topic about torch lighters. Torch lighters are what I use for my cigars.
Liz wants to know why. Liz wants to know why you watch and you don't comment. And I'll say that right now.
I know it's bad.
We've had a conversation about this.
It's terrible. And I always told everybody, I got to get better at that. Even like going to a live. A lot of times I'm on my phone, and if I say hi and I get a chat, then everybody starts saying hi. And I'm trying to say hi to everybody, and I'm on my phone. And it's like I'm not even paying attention to the chat anymore or to the conversation. And I just go back and start trying to answer. So sometimes I just go and listen. But when he said about that torch lighter, I'm like, don't tell me Carnival banned it. I got mine packed away right now, waiting for my cigars on the ship. And I'm like, you can't. You can't ban it. Anyway, just so you guys know, I'm watching. And I will. I did, and I commented on this one. But I will start commenting on more.
I always comment. Yes, Emily comments like me, so I am a commenter as I watch. So if I'm watching your videos, you better expect like 4 or 5 comments as I'm watching them, because that's just the way I do. Ronald Britt says, "Does video watch time matter? If so, in what way?" Great question, Ronald. Great question. Bill, do you want to answer that one?
Well, yeah, it matters. I mean, we get, and it has more to do, like we get paid by the ads that you watch. Mm-hmm. You know, if you have YouTube Premium where there's no ads, well, we get a portion of that money. It's a smaller amount, but we get a portion of that money. But what happens is, if you click on a video and you say like 15 seconds, and if everybody does that, YouTube is going to take it that, hey, people don't like this video. So when I'm watching a video, even if I'm not watching, I try to just let it run in the background. Mm-hmm. Just so you get, 5, if it's a live, stay there for 15, 20 minutes at least. And it's just running. I may not be there like engrossed into the conversation, but it shows YouTube that people are interested in this video. Right. That's why you hit the thumbs up. That's why you leave comments, which I don't. That's why you leave comments, because it shows interaction, and that's what pushes your video out. Hey, this video is popular. Let's push it out. That's like the click-through rate, which goes back to like the thumbnail. If you have low views, most people think it's a bad video. That's not the case. Low views basically means you have a bad thumbnail and or a bad title, because when they what do they call it when they put your video out there? Impressions. When they put that video out there, people swipe it away, swipe left or whatever. I think that's a different app, but we won't get into that. But people look at your thumbnail or look at your title, and they don't click on it. Right. That's because you have a bad thumbnail, a bad title.
And then and then YouTube does not put that on the For You page to make more people watch it, right? You get a smaller sample of people that don't follow you or don't sub to you. Now, if you have a good thumbnail, right, and the people that are subbing to you are watching it, some other people are watching it, then YouTube is going to put it on the For You page for a certain amount of time or a certain amount of exposure, free exposure, and put it out there. Right now, if more people are saying, hey, I want to watch this video, you're going to get more exposure. If the test was, it was only because they're subscribed to him that they really watched it with him or her. Okay, now they start to scale it back, right? You might have seen like, right. I got 300 views, 400. And then all of a sudden it just like stopped. You're like, wait, well, what happened? Well, now the third test that they did to the small sample size of people that don't
Yes.
follow you, they were
Yeah.
like, nah, not good enough, and swiped whatever way you swipe. I don't
Well,
know.
whatever.
Yeah. So yes, that's exactly how it works. Great question, Ronald. Great question. I rarely comment in comment section, but I do in the chat. Yes, we know.
But ties into this thumbnails and titles.
Yes, it does. 110%. Let's see. I save my comments as a short story at the end. Yes, you do, Keisha. And I absolutely love reading your comments because every time I read your comment, I know you watched every single second of the video. The video, your comments. I mean, you can't not. I mean, you've outlaid everything that's in the video. So I'm like, there's no way that she didn't watch it. It's amazing. I love your comments. I love your comments. Dustin says, yes, I watch and comment my questions and my reactions. Yes.
Yep.
Thumbnails matter, but so does engagement. Hence why you should always comment, Bill. It just helps. It just helps.
I know.
Yes. Okay, so comments are like the second impression, right? Think of thumbnails as your first impression, right? Comments are your second, right? Comments and likes are kind of like your second booster seat. You're on the seat, and now it's like boosting you up a little bit.
Yeah, but that's why people have a controversial topic, and it'll be like, you know what, the sky is really brown, and 1,000 people come in there and say, it's not, you're crazy, I hate that, you blah blah blah. They don't care because it's interaction, and that video is getting watched and clicked on. For you to say that you don't agree with me, that means you watched it. That's why no press is bad press. That's what they're talking about. And that's why you come up with the clickbait things. They don't really care that you go there and hit the thumbs down. It's an interaction.
Yep. Thumbs, I mean, it doesn't make as much of a measure as thumbs up, but I mean, it's still an impression. Yes. Agreed. Bad title and bad thumbnail equals low views.
Okay. Scott, can I say one thing?
Go ahead.
One thing. I had a little while back, I went to the hospital. And ever since then, I have not really responded to any comments on my videos. And last night, I started commenting on the videos, and it was like 1,000 of them.
Oh,
so
I
answered some of them, but then I just started hitting like the like and click. I'm reading them, but I'm hitting the like and the heart button, like and the thumbs up or whatever. And I meant to set off like that because it's like people like the Carnival Cruise addicts. They probably had like 12, 20 responses from me from all these. But I am caught up now, and I'm gonna catch up. But I'm hurting my own channel by not responding to the comment. I'm hurting my own channel because it's showing less interaction.
Yep. It's 110% true. I have a rule normally, and it's been getting a little out of hand for myself, but I have a 22-hour rule. So if I respond to a comment within 22 hours, doesn't matter who you are, call somebody because something happened to me. But it's actually been getting a little out of hand. So
I need to do that too because it was. I didn't realize how far and how long it was.
Yeah, I got some back this morning. I looked, I'm like, oh, Bill finally got back to the
Nice. But the funny thing is, I looked at him before. I just didn't reply.
Yeah, that's okay.
And I just got overwhelmed, and then I just shut down. But anyway.
All good.
And apparently I shut down for a lot longer than I thought because I'm going back. I'm like, 3 months? What's going on here?
We need to get Bill a social media manager over here. BFE says, when we watch a live premiere, we also leave a comment at the comment section as well. Helps the engagement. Yes, 110% going over and say, like, shared, whatever it may be. That definitely does help a lot. Kel L. Daily, Superman is here. Hello, Superman. Welcome in. Billy D. YouTube had a way of rating your premiere by how many lines of chat there were. You needed to have at least 30. Oh, interesting. Never knew that. Comments equal engagement, please, and thank you very much. That's right, 110%. Comments are the personal touch. Yes, 110%. Yes. Bill just responded to comments we left like.
That's all that. That's what I was laughing at.
Booster seat. We just went through my. Yeah, sorry. I am like you, Bill. I watch, I lurk, and I watch and I lurk more than I comment.
But I'm gonna try to get better, people. I really am. I keep saying that, but I'm really gonna try to get better.
Some people read the title and leave the comment that makes no sense. If they've I've gotten that. I'm like, there is no way you watch this video because that is not this video.
Yes.
I was like, I caught you. I responded.
Well, it turns out to be a sad video, and they say like something like, "Oh, it looks like you had a fun cruise or whatever." I'm like, did you watch the video? Yeah, I've seen that before. It's like,
Roxy says, I need thumbnails and a set time to go live. Yes, consistency is one of the biggest things. Yes. And I learned that from Bill, honestly. But this was the first collab live or the first live that I ever committed to way back when. And I remember there were some Wednesdays that, Bill was like, hey, we got to keep our time. I mean, the people are going to be there. And, now 50, 60 something episodes in, I mean, you guys know where to find us now. And that consistency has paid off. So 110% right. Bill responded to my question the same day. Oh,
I went back. Sometimes I get into a funk where I don't want to do anything about YouTube. It's like twice a week I think about just quitting YouTube. And anyway, sometimes I see it, if it's like a question, it's like, okay, let me respond to that one, and then other ones I'll get back to that one, and then I just didn't. Anyway, it's a Scout's honor. I'm going to get better at it.
Oh, this is a good live. I never knew you should wait. I never knew you should comment. I just thought it was like Facebook and you can see who liked it or watched it. Always learning. Always learning. That's right. Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts on his personal side over there.
I wish that was the case.
Answer them comments, Billy.
I know, Superman. I know.
Never sick of comments and backlog comments. Never, ever, ever, ever. Megan, I absolutely love that you are going through all of my videos and watching them. It really is an amazing thing. And I love sitting there and I love literally reading through all of your comments because you're like Keisha. You leave heartfelt comments and I know that you are actually there. So no, not at all. I am not sick of them.
I love when people go back to like old videos because that tells me they're watching, and it's not like something that was just out. They're watching for whatever reason. It might be they're going on a ship, or they want to see what that cabin is like, or whatever. And seeing some of the old comments, and it's heartfelt when somebody does that.
Or they just want to support like Megan, which is amazing. And one of the new friends that I've gotten really close to in the last couple of weeks. Orange Cone Vlog said, so I did an experiment on YouTube in 2020 during the Chicago riots during the COVID shutdown and got over 50,000 views in 24 hours from a rebroadcast of a local TV coverage. The views went down after. Yeah, there you go. See?
How did you do? Question: How did, when you say a rebroadcast? What do you mean? Because if you isn't that against YouTube policies? Like you can use content, but you have to almost like give a critique of that content if you're going to use clips of their content. So I don't. What's the rebroadcast?
Share with us, Orange Cone.
I'm just curious because I see people do it all the time. But that's why you'll see like a lot of videos and they'll turn the video sideways. So trying not to get a copyright and all this. And so I'm always curious about that. But those are kind of one of those things that going off topic. There's been times where I wanted to go out and videotape something, but if it's off topic, if it's like there's he said a riot. So there's a riot here in Detroit. I don't want to go on this channel and do that because you'll get 50,000 people that like it and subscribe, but they're not interested in what I really want to talk about. So I would try to make another channel up to do that.
But you can't go live if you have a brand new channel too.
You go live? You can stream me. I didn't ask me how many subscribers I had.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
If I want to use YouTube Live.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Keisha says, I'm actually behind with my comments, adding that to the to-do list.
Wow. I'm sorry. They're calling me out. Wow. I must
Travel
have said
Vibes with
videotape.
Angel is here. Hello,
wow.
Hey, Scott and Bill.
They're calling me out about videotape. You understood what I was saying.
Chris from Carnival Cruise Addict says YouTube should put that out there. Then you should comment so creators know that they watched your that they watched your content. Excuse me. Yes, they should. 10,000 shares, 3 likes, 0 dislikes. Wow, interesting.
Wow.
See, there you go. Oh, big time, Bill. Don't answer my comments. Lion still whack.
Whoa! Shots fired! Whoa! We were friends. Kyle, when you go live at 2:00 in the morning, who's there? See, now you're gonna talk about my Lions.
Made me realize I need to go react to comments on my videos. I'm just really bad at it. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. Definitely does. You want to know what? And for me, and this is kind of aside, but it's still within the YouTube. Within the last month, I would say last month, I was having a little bit of problems with discipline as far as getting things done and getting all of my weekly stuff done on time and in an orderly manner, right? And now what I've kind of done is I've taken our time slots to do certain things. So I'm not bouncing around and doing this and doing that, right? I'm doing an hour on my thumbnails. I'm doing an hour of getting back to comments. I'm doing an hour of editing a certain video. I'm not bouncing around from one video. Hour of editing on one certain video, an hour of laying out another video, like bare bones and getting it all together and ready, right? So that's kind of what I'm doing, and it's really helped me with the discipline side of actually getting things done rather than having all this stuff to do and then none of it getting done because I'm hopping from here to here to doing this and that, and half a thumbnail is done, this is done, I don't remember what I did. So yes, Hanuki World Tour is here. Hello everyone, welcome in. I know some people who make the same comment no matter what the video. It's basically either emojis or hands up or hi, great video, awesome.
Yeah, well, and I thought
not
that YouTube didn't like that. Like just saying the same thing. They wanted like real interaction, and that's why if you do make a comment, try to spice it up a little bit so it doesn't look like you're just copying and pasting. Nice video. Nice video. Nice video. Nice video.
Nice video. Well, thank you. And one of them says ice video. You're like, well, up. Nope. He actually types it out because he left out the end. No, I'm just joking. Jeremy D-Day is here. Hello, Jeremy D-Day. Welcome in. Hi, everyone. Ryan from PK Adventures. Ryan and Mel. Hello, PK Adventures Travels. Welcome in. Talking a little bit about thumbnails. Don't tell any untruths, Warmstrong Adventures. Just say you'll try harder. Ooh.
No, that's what I said. I'm going to try. I'm going to try, and I'm going to.
Roasted.
At least try. I mean, that's why you never say never. You never say always. But my goal is to always answer my comments.
Megan is really good about leaving relevant comments and asking questions about the bit. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. 110%. The Z Show Cruise Fun is here. Good evening, content creators. Hello, Z-Man. Welcome in.
Hope you're taking care of yourself, Z.
Yes. Videotape, LOL, Bill. Oh, haha, Bill. Love you. Did you use your VCR, Mr. Bill? I gotta love Carnival Cruise Addicts. Hello, Captain Sherry. Welcome in to all the thumbnail talk. New Broadcast Republic. I think you can use them all you want, but it's that new logo that might get you. Yes.
Really?
Okay. Live broadcast with permission from the local TV channel because their live streaming was down and they wanted it to broadcast online. The producer and channel GM are friends and granted me the rights. Oh, Mr. Rossi. Look at that. Uh-oh. Kelly said bird. The Lions.
Oh, come on. Kelly, don't you start.
Got copyright strike that was overturned by them because the station contacted YouTube. Okay, well, there you go. Nice. Okay. We are friends. Hashtag salute. Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Oh, my.
Wait, Bears? Bears? They're the enemy. Kal-El, come on, Superman.
I will stop. Carnival Cruise Addict says, I will stop watching some creators if they don't comment. I put in the work. They should too. Otherwise, what's the point? That's right. 110%.
That makes sense.
110%. Absolutely. Hey, Scott, 2 a.m. is late night. I know. But we get a look. Going Green Mom, if you come by this Thursday and Friday, you will see. I think you saw a little bit of it last week, but oh man. I told them I wanted to stream something for social media psychology course and needed to create a case study from Final Paper. Well, there you go. That's a great case study, 100%. Uncle Dave says, when I comment on a video, I usually put something in there that was specific to that video. Yes. Untruths, translations, don't be a fibber. Had to leave for a bit. I'm back now. Hello, Randy. He's back. PK Adventure Travel says, I use Canva for my thumbnails now. I started with just a single picture. With just a single picture with the text over it, but have greatly expanded them now and take templates. There you go. Good tip. And expand on them now. Great. Good job, Ryan. And your thumbnails, you've been slamming on the thumbnails, my friend. I love it. And your text is nice and easy to read too. Your PK, I love it. You won't like what Facebook team I like then. Ooh. Oh, a football team. What Facebook team?
What team is that?
What Facebook team? Oh my God. Jeez. We love you, Keisha, no matter what. Yes, we do love you, Keisha, no matter what. Okay. I am all the way down to the bottom. Now let's pull up this now that we've gotten down to the bottom. We use Canva as well. Okay, very nice. I love that. I love Canva. Go Fins. Okay, let me pull this back up here. I'm gonna present this and we're gonna play with AI for a little bit while I have you guys here. Let's see. Let's get to the thumbnail for next week for me and Bill, and let's play around with it a little for the next 5 minutes before I let everybody go. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Perfect. Now, I should be over here somewhere. Should let me scroll. So I hit out of this, X out of this. Man, I need some more bandwidth on my computer. Slowly.
I was saying the same thing, Scott.
Man, I need more bandwidth.
Hey, Randy. Hey, I'm going to be on the plane when the game is going on. So hopefully Delta's Wi-Fi is working, and they'll broadcast it live on the plane.
Okay, let's go all the way down to here. I should have it. There it is, Magic Media. Okay, let's open Magic Media. And Bill, inspire me. Give me give me something to find on AI here.
Detroit Lions.
Detroit.
I'm not very creative, Scott. You might
Detroit
want to chat
Lions
with this one.
Making a touchdown.
No. How about Detroit? A lion tearing up a buffalo. Sorry, Randy? Who's from Buffalo?
Detroit Lions. Let's do this. Defeating Buffalo Bills. I don't want any animals to come up and we get animal cruelty.
Oh, you're right. Take it away.
Okay, here we go. They're throwing around all of the words here. You see defeating Detroit. You see them. They're going to actually make 4 images here. Oh my God.
No, hold on. That looks like actual images.
Right? Well, let's see. This is here's the thing with AI, right? You pull it up. Let's pop it up here again. It looks like Jared Goff, but let's see if it's really Jared Goff, and let's see if he's got all his fingers, all of his toes. You know, AI likes to really do some funky things.
That's not his number. 8.
That is, look at that 8. It looks like a B. Really? Okay. So that is what you get if you put in Detroit Lions defeating Buffalo Bills. Okay. Let's do some cruise content. Let me show you what I was doing. Okay. Cruise Lounge. Well, actually, I had large cruise lounge hosting trivia with drinks, fun, and games with a neon sign that says Sea Wave Lounge. And let's see what we get when we do that. give him
Magic
kind of a
Mania.
lot. So we might get on here, but let's see. And I'll get back to the chat. Okay. Little modern for me. Oh, okay. Let's see what this one says. Okay, let's see. I like this one. Looking at it so far, the best. Let's put it up here. Oh, so it says see Vounge. So you kind of have to play around with it a little bit, right? So now if I went back, it said cruise ship trivia lounge with a sign that says Sea Wave Lounge. I might have given them too much stuff. Let's simplify it a little bit, right? But you can kind of see, and it does take a little playing around with. It's not that you get your perfect image on the first try. Well, yeah. I actually did on the thumbnail that you saw, but that was kind of rare. Okay, let's delete this one. Let's see. Oh, I deleted the text. That's okay. Detach here, detach that. Okay. All right. Let's just see this one that we got here. Oh, this kind of actually looks like the alchemy bar a little bit, doesn't it? Kind of, or like that bar on Margaritaville that was supposed to be like the alchemy bar. Let's see what that looks like. Set images of background. Oh, okay. It kind of does give it that Margaritaville
feel. Bar, yeah.
Okay, one more. Let's just see what this says. And again, these are all just examples, guys. Replace background. Oh, look at that one. So that one says Sea Wave Lounge, if you kind of use your imagination. But if I played around with this more and I tweaked it more, I can get the picture that I actually wanted. As you guys saw, I had gotten a picture that was really clear that Bill and I had showed before of the Thirsty Thursday. But again, that is just a little something that I've been playing around with. I've been playing around with AI. I was actually talking to Carnival Cruise Addicts about a whole thumbnail conversation, pretty much probably why this whole thumbnail live started, because of our conversation, Liz and Chris. But yeah, that was basically, I've been talking about using AI for thumbnails and how I think it's kind of changing the game for content creators. Now, of course, right, just like every tool that we have at our disposal, a tool is a tool, right? If you don't use the tool the right way, well, guess what? Your garden's just not going to give you, this is for Keisha, your garden's just not going to give you the harvest that you want, right? But now if you use your tools the right way, right, they could give you the harvest that you want, more views, better click-through rate, better impressions, things like that. All right, let's see what you guys said. Sorry, I couldn't see any of you guys while I was sharing that. So, Bill, are you? That's right. You said you're gonna, if they are showing it, of course. Lions. I can't believe they actually brought a real Lions player. It wasn't real Lions player, but I can't believe how close.
From a distance, it looked like a player.
A little weird. Cooking in the kitchen. Love it. Only in your dreams, Bill. Oh, thanks, really, Randy. Oh my.
I am gonna have to play around with that though, Scott.
One Bills guy is wearing a blue and the other one is wearing white.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the best picture, but we understand. It doesn't matter what uniform you guys are going to wear. We're gonna beat you anyway, Brandy.
Maybe put animated behind it. Okay. And an animal audience.
Hey,
they were giving me tips. Okay. Scott just taught me something. Set images background. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, that set image and it brings all of the stuff to the front. Yes, but it also locks it too. So if you want to try to delete it, you have to detach it. Oh, Carnival Cruise Addicts for the time. Oh, thank you guys. You guys didn't have to do that. Let's see. What do I got for Chris and Liz? Mr. Ken Johnson. Thank you very much, Carnival Cruise Addicts, for the Canva tour. Appreciate you. AI is one thing. Else. That's right. Is helpful too. It is. Now I know AI is also helping some of the creators, and I've used it myself, those intro songs or music clips that you have heard. For instance, the Astute Taurus has made them. Traveling Mike has made them. Greg from Cruise Life TV has also made some songs too as well. And that is also AI. It is a different type of AI. I forget. Oh, Suno is one of the companies. I think Jimmy used Suno. And that is AI. Basically, it is sort of the same thing as the imaging, except it's a little bit more in depth and detail because you can actually have them say exactly what you type,
Right.
and you can have it be a country style, rap style, pop style, girl, guy. You can really get into it. And I mean, Jimmy has made some Christmas songs of all different genres, rock and country, and they actually sound really good, believe it or not. So I'm not saying to go out and use these things, but AI is definitely getting better. And again, if you use these tools the right way, they can really help enhance your channel. If I can get it to work, I might get done on some thumbnails. Oh, okay, well, we've inspired you. I keep wanting to know who this Al guy is. Oh well. AI is something else. Yes, that's right. Love Simon and Garfunkel. Love to learn how to use Canva and AI. Yes, Canva. I mean, I love Canva, Roxy. I stand by it. Anytime you have any questions, if you want to text me or if you want to inbox me, feel free. I will always jump in and help if I can. Lovey's Fat Lab is here. Hello, what's up, guys? Hello, Lovey. Welcome in. Welcome in. Lovey actually made the thumbnail there. He had. He made a thumbnail for the match game tomorrow because he had a comment about one of the a sausage comment that made the thumbnail there. Orange Cone Vlog Nips. Oh my God, sorry, wrong stream. Thank you, God. Thank you so much, Ross. Oh my God, what do we got for him this one? Thank you very much, Orange Cone Vlog. And now Lovey says, say no to AI. Now, Lovey, hold on. I want to show you something real quick that you might actually be impressed by. Let me get it up here first to show you. I did show everybody before, but I want to show you in specific. I know you are a content creator. And this was made with AI, Lovey. Very, very simple, very easy. Let me share it here. This is for an upcoming live of mine next week, I believe. Boom. Okay, Lovey. So this was made with AI. And for the longest time I was with you, I was saying no to AI. I was saying it looks just too done up. It looks too fake, right? But the more I started to play with it, the more I started to tweak it, the more I started to use the tool to help me rather than me helping it. Honestly, I've really gotten it down to be able to tweak it to where I want. I think this is a very non-busy thumbnail. It at least piques some interest. The Sea Wave Lounge is spelled right. Thirsty Thursday Trivia is spelled right. Fun Drinks and Games are spelled right. I know my logo should probably be over here. I know I got caught. And I'm using a background on it, you see there. But I will make that bigger. But this was a very simple thumbnail made by AI. I normally would be on your side. And about a month ago, if you asked me, Lovey, I would have said, nope, AI is a bunch of crap. But I started playing around with it more, with the songs, with some of the thumbnails, the less busier thumbnails. I think it could be a really good tool for some creators. I really do. Regina Nixon, hello, everyone. Just lurking. Well, no problem. Maybe Scott will do it. What will I do? He just might. Haktua. Oh my God, what am I doing? How about just a Cash App and an inbox, several pictures and a link to the video? How about just Cash App and inbox several pics and a link to the video? I don't know what that's to. I think AI is neat, but a lot of artists hate it because AI steals. Yes, I could agree to that. I could agree to that.
Well, I mean, I do. I look at AI as the same thing as using like stock pictures from these different companies.
Yeah.
If you and not all the time, because I don't use always and never, but if you ever see like pictures in my videos, it's pictures that I took.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the creativeness comes into. The AI is nice, but now when everybody starts putting out the perfect picture, the perfect lounge, the perfect, it takes away from the people that actually, the artists that actually took the perfect shot. And that's where I have the problem with AI. I don't really, I shouldn't say a problem, because I don't have a problem with AI, but that's where it could be a problem for a lot of people. But like in my thumbnails, I don't think I would ever use, I don't ever think I would use an AI picture. But my pictures are different. Yours is like your it's an advertisement. That's something a little bit different than what I'm using.
Right.
But for the game show on Thursday, I think that's more of an advertisement.
Correct. Yes, all of my standalone videos are thumbnails that I have taken at the resort or at the place or in front of a sign or, holding up a monkey or whatever it may be. Yes, 110%. And I put a lot of thought into what shot will actually go into the thumbnail for the videos. That is something I definitely think about a lot. I use AI daily to trend driver behaviors and to be proactive in safety Okay, there you go. 100% definitely using it in a good way. I have more real life concerns with it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, definitely some real life concerns with it. Life with Lucia and Glenn is here. Hello from Panama. Well, welcome on in. I hope Panama is treating you guys.
Panama.
That's where you went down, Bill. You went down the Panama
Canal. They just went through I believe they just went through the Panama Canal.
Oh, Scott is not taking our hint that we want him to do. Oh, okay. Put it on my tab. Maybe the A should stand for artificial, and it should stand for amalgamation of all around us. Amalgamation. Amalgamation. Close enough. Everyone chat nipshot. Nipshot.
Whoa, Scott, come on.
The creativity goes missing. Yes, it does with AI. 100%.
Yes.
I don't like AI. Oh, interesting. AI is good if it's used responsibly. Like I said. How come Bill isn't cruising? Well, Bill is cruising pretty soon. I think next week?
Monday.
Oh, Monday. Ooh. I use Canva photos, but I also pay for that added feature. I agree, Orange. Yes.
Well, see now, Lovey, for somebody who doesn't like AI, isn't AI just like using somebody else's photo? In my head, it's like, I mean, you didn't take the shot, somebody else took it. AI, I mean, you didn't do AI. AI created it for you. So that's where I don't mind AI, because to me it's like the same. If it's not mine, why do I care where it came from? As far as just pictures, I mean, we're talking about other things as far as what AI is being used for, but I don't know. I don't think I would ever use AI. I shouldn't see. There I go. Never. I might. Who knows? I take it all back.
CCA, we should get a match game crew to do a nip shot for the cruisathon. Yeah, we are doing a cruisathon match game. We are, Ross. We put that in our itinerary yesterday, believe it or not. Scott, I heard you get shot mixed up with. I know I did. I use ChatGPT thing for everything else. Oh, okay. You want my job? Oh my God, you don't want my job. AI is like plagiarism. Oh, is it now, Dustin? Interesting. Chris from Carnival Cruise Addict says, "How can you be a content creator if something else is creating your content?"
Yes,
just me.
Yes, and I agree. That's what I agree with. If I have AI create a song for me, am I taking credit for that song? I mean, I guess I could.
I mean, you paid for it. Anthony on the move. Oh, he changed his avatar. Hello, Anthony on the move. Hi, guys. I like it.
Hey.
I like it. Do you have to declare? Do you have to declare it uses AI if you use the thumbnail? I don't believe so. No. No, actually, no, you don't. I know you don't because my Thirsty Thursday from last week was an AI also created photo, and I had not gotten any copyright or anything on that. So no, you do not need to. And I do pay for Canva. I pay the $12.99. You are paying for stock photos that someone sold to them. Some AI steals photos from others. Yes, some AI.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I mean, yeah. Well, do they really steal it from others?
Me too, Lucci.
But I do. I understand. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I'm not. I understand.
Oh, Liz says, I don't agree with Chris. There is a time and a place for AI. I agree. I agree. Like I said, it's a tool. And if you use it at the proper time for the proper reasons, it can help enhance. But if you start just bashing AI and every thumbnail is AI, you're gonna lose some luster on that apple. I promise you. Just blowing some smoke. By is that darn thumbnail really the created content? That's just a headache, in my opinion.
Well, it all depends, you know.
AI in education. What did you learn if you use it? However, studies show that AI can assist with students who have learning disabilities, i.e., for example, WillyBot, which is university approved. Okay, I could see that actually. I could see that, Ross. Hello, Weldon Carey. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. Lovey says, to be honest, I really don't care. Just giving you a hard time. Oh yeah, 110%.
Same here, Lovey. I think you lose your creativity if you have AI trying to do everything for you.
Yeah, I agree.
And making the thumbnails. Next thing you know, they'll be making part of the videos for you, and it's like, well, I mean, if everybody can do it, is it special anymore?
True. I haven't gotten to the AI yet. Really don't understand it. Captain Controversy is causing controversy over AI. I know. As soon as I said the AI word, I knew this was we were gonna open up a rabbit hole. I knew it. Quillabot is an AI paraphrasing tool that I upload my notes and it helps me with paraphrasing. I submit my notes with the paraphrasing in paper. Okay, so we'll see here. It does. I mean, that is one way I think AI definitely would help for sure. We may have a new channel coming up soon to replace this one. You'll all be finding out soon in some time. Ooh,
sweet.
Definitely let us know. Let's see. I've been working with some AI stuff a while ago. It's called Skynet. Ever heard of it? No, I've never heard of it.
Terminator.
Big stuff coming with us. Yes, not AI. I need to work on my thumbnails, but a couple of years ago, I had another creator tell me mine sucked. It was the hard truth.
Yes.
Ooh, interesting. So I do try to spend a little bit more time now on my thumbnails. Well, your thumbnails now are very easy to read. They're very clear to read. I like the bubble letters that you use. It is very easy to read your text on your thumbnails, Lovey. So if that is an improvement of yours, great job. Let's see. There have been people who have found themselves in AI generated photos and it was stolen from their Facebook account. Weird. Don't steal my Facebook pictures. I signed an NDA. No, I'm just joking. I know one of my college kid employees was telling me that he wrote a paper. His professor ran it through AI and it came up like 99% AI. Oh, yeah. He had to defend that he actually wrote it. And last I heard, he was going to the dean of students. Yeah, that is definitely something I know schools are going to be battling with this AI and
writing. Well, it is chat GPT or whatever.
Oof. Oh yeah, deep fakes. Oh yeah. The AI we use at work, route planning sucks. Ooh. What has life come to when all our new president's first council was about AI? I'm right. Yes, and thank you for checking on in from Panama, Lucia and Glenn. I do not give the stream permission to use the my likeliness or pictures, okay, or that horrible orange cake you had me try, Dustin. I have a cruise question. Okay, cruise question. Has anybody cruised out of Maryland? I have not cruised out of Maryland. I have not. I have never cruised out of Maryland. It's just a picture. That's okay. Not for writing papers. Yes, 100%. Hey, Airy Frog, welcome in.
Yeah,
welcome
Airy
in.
Frog, welcome in. Airy, good to see you.
Lovey says, yes, we have. It was great. Lovey, you have some pictures or some videos, excuse me, on your page, correct? Of you going out of Maryland. Go on over and check out Lovey's Fat Life for those videos. Keisha says, exactly. I won't let my son use ChatGPT. I told him to think and interpret for himself. I love that, Keisha. I love that. AI is just a program. Someone has to write the text it learns by. Still a program. Ooh. Ooh. Your fault for not going to the MDR. Baltimore on the Carnival Pride. Okay, on the Carnival Pride. Yes. Embarkation Day. And if anybody is in here that has a wrench and wants to drop Lovey's link, that would be great. Thank you very much. And that stuff like the autocorrect functions in Word. Yes, exactly. But a little bit more intelligent, should you say. Like I said, from an education point of view, we have a great deal of a problem with AI. How do we know the students have learned the info? Correct? Let's see. Okay, I am finally down to the bottom. I know that was going to cause some controversy, and I know this was going to be a good topic. I had no intentions of getting out of here in an hour. This is definitely something that we want to bring. Thank you very much, Jen. Appreciate that. That is Lovey's link for you, Nikki, there. Go on, check out some of those embarkation videos from Baltimore. But I know that this is something that we have talked about, you and I, Bill, about doing some more YouTube lives, not just on thumbnails, but on some lives, on some scheduling, on some discipline, on some creating, on some video editing. I know that there's a lot of things in the YouTube world that a lot of people want to pick our brains about, and I get questions every single day, as I'm sure you do. So I do think in 2025, we will have something like this, a little bit shorter, that will be a podcast for Bill and I at some point in 2025, hopefully earlier in 2025. But I wanted to see how this would do. And we had about 40 something people in here, Bill, that wanted to talk about thumbnails. So I'm pretty sure this was a good topic. So Tracy said, great chat, guys. Thank you very much. You can use AI for great info. I use Google Trends a lot. Yes, I do too, Lovey, actually, believe it or not. For my podcast on Saturday, the Controversy Cast that I do by myself, I use Google Trends in a great deal, especially when I'm first looking for those breaking cruise stories, right? I want to get away from everything that people have reported on the rest of the week, and I really want to find some juicy, controversial things that people are searching for. So the Google Trends really actually help a lot, believe it or not.
Yeah, like Carnival raising prices.
Well, that was something everybody was talking about, Bill. So for school, you can steal someone's work if you had made a works cited page. What's the difference with ChatGPT? Ooh, interesting. Well, you couldn't steal it word for word, though. You still had, yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello, Together We Travel. Welcome in.
Well, welcome in.
Great show. What's the best time to go live, Bill? You have a quick answer for that?
I mean, there is. If you look into your YouTube studio, it tells you like when your followers are on the internet. So YouTube helps you out that way. For me, it's like towards the evening time. The only problem with going on, late at night, though, a lot of people go on late at night. So that's a tough one. That's going to be. I started going with Banter with Bill at 5 p.m. in the afternoon. I mean, it's not the best time because people are at work and you're just getting off work, cooking dinner. But nobody was there. I could be by myself and spend as much time as I wanted on live. But that one, YouTube will show you about when your people are on live.
Correct. And honestly, to tell you the truth, Roxy, it's one of those things that I don't think there's really. I mean, scientifically, I guess there is a best time to go live. But really, I think the best thing that's going to work for you is the consistency, right?
Yes.
Picking a time and sticking to it. Tuesday, Roxy is live at 5 o'clock. Tuesday, Roxy is live at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, whatever it is. And yes, I mean, we do want to be a little courteous to other YouTube creators that maybe have been in that space. But again, there are so many people in so many different categories and so many different niches, should you say, that I wouldn't worry about it too much. If you know somebody else is on live and that is just a really good time for you, I would say just make it your time and stay consistent to it, right?
Yes.
Show up at that time so people know to show up for you at that time. And you'll start to, build your little following. It will be small at first, and then it will grow and grow and grow and grow. And again, it's really just the consistency word for me. ChatGTP doesn't cite the original papers. A paper shouldn't completely be citations, and spell checker should just be spelling. Yes. Let's see. Great tip, Bill. Great tip, Bill. Stay away from Thursday Night Football.
Never. I can't help it. I gotta watch it.
I am peer reviewed and have published close to 1K articles in the transportation industry through industry journals. Ooh, very interesting, we'll say. Okay, I am all the way down to the bottom. This was such a good talk today about thumbnails. We will talk more and more about this in the upcoming 2025 year. I believe next week, if we do have a show, it will be back onto cruising. If not, we will be back here the week after. We will update everybody with that. But as far as tonight,
Randy
says good night and go Bills.
Okay, Randy. You know what? You're going to the doghouse. You're going to the doghouse, Randy.
Oh, much love to you, Every Frog, and much love to everybody else. Thank you guys so much for supporting Cruise Talk Live every single week and showing up as we do every single week. Bill and myself appreciate you guys so very, very much. And thank you for all the super chats, and thank you for all of the support. We will either see you in 2 weeks or we will see you next week. Oh, no. If we're not here, don't worry. We'll talk about that. Otherwise, we will let Bill enjoy his cruise, and we will be back with him in 2 weeks. But look for those thumbnails on my page or on Bill's page to let you know if we are going to be here next week. Otherwise, Bill, do we have anything? Any closing?
I am going live tomorrow. I have a premiere video at 5:43 p.m. Eastern.
Ooh, weird time. I love it. 5:43.
Well, it's 17 minutes. Well, it's 17 minutes, and then at 6 o'clock I go live. Yeah, which is what I thought you were doing. But anyway, tomorrow premiere at 5:43, and then live at 6 p.m. And I am going to be talking about safety on cruise ships and in the ports.
Okay, well, we will all be there. And Squirrel's Nest says, Bill, that was funny.
It was funny, but I meant I would love to see a Lions Bills Super Bowl. I don't want to get off the subject.
Lions Bills
Super Bowl.
I love it. All
Bills,
right.
The Bills could choke another Super Bowl away.
Oh boy.
Now I'm talking because we have never been to a Super Bowl, so I'm talking.
Oh no, go Lions! There you go for you, Bill.
Thank
Nikki's
you,
got your back. That's Nikki.
That's Keisha. I'm saying thank you, Keisha, because you put the times that I'm going live tomorrow.
Oh, well, thank you, Nikki, and thank you, Keisha.
Oh, I didn't see Nikki. Hold on. Thank you, Nikki and Keisha.
Yeah, Nikki said, no, go Lions. Go
Yes,
Lions, Bill. Go Lions. All right, guys. We will see you guys either in 2 weeks or next week. Have a wonderful.
I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know what he's talking about next week. We'll see you tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. We'll see you.
Yeah, you're right.
But for Cruise Talk Live.
You're right. For Cruise Talk Live. Bill, what do we always say at the end?
Always make sure you stay strong and embrace the journey. And we will talk to you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye.